we got to be his set of ears, he says, because his hearing's just gone away a little bit, so we'll talk loud.
Several times.
You're on, you're live. It's on.
Okay, Gerald, let me tell you, you're a pain in the ass.
That's telling it like it is.
It's one of the hardest competitors to try to get by. I remember when Gerald stepped out of 707, I didn't think that I could ever race a 707 to beat Gerald. The first race at Heisttown, we were in together, and you were leading. And on the last lap, I got alongside you. You could have put me out, but you didn't, and I beat you by 6 inches. That's because Paul had a bigger bump on the car than you did. But now you were a great competitor at Flemington. You were a great competitor at Reading. One of the fiercest guys that I've ever raced against, but the cleanest guy that I ever raced. I like to thank you for that privilege. You made me more of a race driver and a hard race driver in order to beat you and other people like you. So I take off my hat to you and to Gus, and also to Paul Deaver, who had just passed away. And Paul told me that night that I raced against you and that I beat you. He said, "There's one thing I want you to do. You got to get alongside him and you got to beat him." And I said, "Paul, that's a hell of a task to do." I said, "This man, he's been around running races and everything." I said, "I've been into it for a few years." And I says, "How am I going to beat him?" He says, "I don't know how you're going to beat him." But he says, "Whatever you do, try to." But I did, and that was one of the greatest moments in my life. Just to get alongside you, and just that big bumper, we did it though.
Well, Stan, you had some great memorable runs at Flemington, a lot of highs and a couple of lows as well, breaking some parts.
Oh yeah, I broke my arm twice and everything, and the last time I got hurt, I thought I broke my neck, and I came back out of that. But there was one thing about racing. When I first started racing and everything, everybody built their own cars and everything. It was 75% driver back then, and 25% motor. But as time changed, which eventually it does. And then it's got to be where it was 75% car and motor and only 25% driver. And I raced against a lot of people: Sammy Beavers, Bobby Roselle, Billy Osmond, Chamberlin, and everything. It was actually had to go with Paul Deaver. One of the most is Ken Brown. We understood one another, when we came into a racetrack and everything. And the big thing about it is Kenny always had something up his sleeve. Yeah, I can remember.
Check his sleeves.
I can remember one time that we were out there and we wanted to eat, and for cable one, and blah blah blah, and a couple other race cars out there. And they come in and I talked to Kenny, and Kenny says, he says, it's always like to check the clock. He says, you know what? He says, we're a little bit behind, but he says, I got a cigar. He says, I think I'm going to put into this thing right here, and he said, we'll be fine. And you know what? He put in that cigar and he went out and won. So I take my hat off to Kenny, for what he's done to me, brought my career to a head, just like some of the others. Kenny.
You're here. Well, we thank you for coming out today, Stan. Always great talking to you, and as we honor Gerald today, great to have you a part of it.
One of the greatest.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's the man, Stan Ploski.